is my first video on this channel. Whoop-de-doo. Also, if you see me like randomly get up or like jolt up, I'm getting cramps. I don't know why I'm getting cramps, but that's not the point of this video. As you can see from the title, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm really scared to get into a relationship in 2026. And you're probably watching this video and you're asking, why should I care? I don't know. Maybe you're going through the same thing I'm going through. But since you're already here, let me tell you why. Let me tell you why I'm petrified of getting into a relationship in 2026. Now, I'm gonna be honest. I've had my experiences in the past. Those will probably, most of those will be for another day. But looking at it from a general point of view, looking at it from like just not my own experiences, from what I've seen from other people, it's really looking like, bruh, it's getting to a point where the word relationship doesn't even mean nothing, bro. It's getting to a point where like the word relationship is really just like, to me, it is just kind of like a genre of a novel. That's what it feels like to me. It's like a genre of a novel, action, fantasy. It's like a genre. It's a genre of something that's not. It's not its own thing anymore. What I'm saying is, what I'm trying to say is, nowadays relationships don't even mean what they should mean, bro. People are out here like for one thing. There has been an influx of just rapid cheating in the past couple of years, bro. Especially amongst Gen Z. Like, people is just cheating and then they making imagine, listen, people are cheating and then making TikTok stories about how they were cheating and how they got caught. Imagine your girlfriend or your boyfriend cheat on you and then they feel comfortable enough to cheat on you and then tell the world about it. That alone should tell you, bro, nobody in this generation take relationships seriously. Cause what you mean you cheated? I literally saw a video of a girl. She cheated on her boyfriend. She like was texting another dude, and then he found her phone unlocked, and he went through it and kicked her out, and then she went back to the crib. She literally told the whole story of how she cheated, and then she proceeded to put a picture and a video of her like banging on bro's door, asking for forgiveness, blah blah blah. Afterwards, she showed the video of her pulling up to bruh's crib in the video of her story time. And mind you, the whole time, she's smiling and giggling. She's smiling and giggling while telling this story, and also in the video of her trying to get her ex back. That's just, that alone should tell you everything. That alone should tell you everything, bro. And I understand, not all guys and not all women are, the same. No, people aren't just, there are people out there that are in our generation that just, that won't cheat. Of course. And that's one thing. But another thing to that kind of deters me from relationships also is that, like, bro, there's no boundaries. There's no such thing as boundaries in relationships. Like, I don't know, like, this could be my personal opinion, but like, everybody, it feels like people they will be in relationships also, and then they just won't have any type of, like, I don't know, they just, there won't be any boundaries, and they'll be in a relationship and they'll still want to be independent. They'll be in a relationship and then be moving like they not in a relationship. You feel me? Like, I've heard stories and also have had my own experiences, not a lot, but to where, like, people will talk to a girl and maybe they get into a relationship, but then they'll find out later on that their partner is still talking to their ex, or they're still talking to somebody that they used to have relations with. And then whenever, they bring it up and they're like, yo, why are you still talking to so-and-so? Can you stop talking to so-and-so? All of a sudden they get angry. And by the way, if that ever happens, it's done. It's clips. Because look at it from another point of view. If you had a boyfriend or a girlfriend and they were still talking to their ex, oh my gosh, it's over. It's done. But again, people get into relationships and they don't want to be submissive. Is a bad word for this, because it's really like, it's a really big word. But you know what I'm trying to say. Like, people get into relationships and they don't even really want to be in relationship. They just want to be friends with the extra benefits and with a little title on it, and then they just want to have somebody to post holiday Instagram pictures with. That's all relationships is in 2026. So I'm gonna be honest. I don't want that. I really don't want that, because if we're being honest, especially after all I just said, it's really, if you look at it from a high level view, bro, it's really just a waste of time. It's honestly just a waste of time, because it seems like almost every relationship amongst people in my age group are just the same. Like, they're the same. They, two people meet, they talk for a little while, things things go. They're probably with each other for a couple of years, and then boundaries start getting crossed, exes start getting hit back up. You know what I'm saying? It's like the same story every time almost. And I'm not saying that there's no successful relationships that are happening right now amongst my peers. I'm not saying that, and I'm not hating. If you are in that, hey, salute to you. God bless. But honestly, for me, those are pretty much the main reasons to why I'm scared, bro. I'm honestly scared. But you know what they say? There's a quote that says some like 10-year don't go chasing butterflies, tend your own garden. I have no reason to give you any advice. I don't. This video wasn't made in tales to give advice. But I guess if I were to offer like a caveat or a counter to that, I guess I would say the same thing. I guess if you're in the same boat as me, I don't know. Maybe I'm trying to do this, but maybe the goal is you got to work on yourself. Maybe if we in this generation, maybe if we spread the message of, hey, bro, we ain't, you feel me? Like, let's really sit down and evaluate our traumas and our character. Because I'm not gonna lie, a lot of people that are, like I mentioned earlier, that are cheating and still talking to their exes and doing whatever, a lot of them got trauma. And that's kind of my third point. A lot of people got trauma from their past relationships. And a lot of people nowadays, again, since we're in this culture of like hookups and hitting up exes and blah, 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 a lot of people nowadays have experienced getting cheated on and getting whatever in the past. So once they get into more relationships, and maybe they keep getting done dirty, or just little things add up, it gets to a point where they just finally say, you know what, F it, whatever. And then they continue the cycle themselves. That's another reason, because if you're not careful, you can go around, mess with a girl, she might be a 10 out of 10, you feel me, blah, blah, blah. But you get with her not knowing she got trauma. And then you messing with her, you think she a vibe, and then she ends up doing you dirty, or he or she end up doing you dirty because of what the past person did to him, and you didn't even deserve it, and it wasn't solicited at all, but it still happened because of someone else's trauma. These are the reasons why I'm scared, bro. I'm scared. I don't know. If y'all aren't scared, I salute you. Leave it in the comments. I could be tripping. But honestly, bro, at this point, I'm finna stay holed up in my room, bro, and just doing nothing. So I don't.